So we've reached the conclusion of this hearing. I would say to the oil company executives that, as President Kennedy used to say, that to those whom much is given, much is expected. There has been a windfall of revenues which has fallen to the oil companies represented here over the last several years. It is highly likely to continue this year and into the indefinite future. I think that with that great opportunity that you have been given, there is a responsibility that you have to discharge. As I asked earlier, there should be a commitment that each of you make. I would recommend that it be 10% of your profits go into renewable energy projects. We will not be able to solve this global climate challenge unless you do so. You are the leading energy companies in our country and in the world. We cannot solve this problem without your full participation. And similarly, consumers will not be able to deal with this issue without your focused attention upon them. The poorest, the working class, are going to be devastated. They will have to choose between heating and eating. We're reaching that point in our country, and it is your responsibility to deal with this issue in a responsible fashion. To the extent to which you don't have to take all of this as profit and you can lower your prices, I think you should do so. To the extent to which you can deal with this as an issue of speculation in the marketplace, and you can support the deployment of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, which I recommend as a way of piercing the speculative bubble, I recommend that you take that position. I recommend that you take any position that helps the consumer and that will help this renewable energy revolution. But that's up to you. But all I can tell you is, and I can predict this with a guarantee, that this is the first of many hearings that you're going to have this year before the Congress. My father always said, try to start out where you're going to be forced to wind up anyway. And so I'm asking you each to deal with that issue of the amount of your profits that you put into renewable energy resources this year and for every subsequent year, and to also deal with this issue of how it's going to affect the blue-collar and poor citizens of our country.